at the break.
Substitution.
So off we go again. Tete. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to pass it through. There's the shot! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And he shoots! He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Milan with the lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
That is good alertness. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Beckham. And this is Stoichkov. Oh, he's bustling through here. Cruyff. Messi. Cruyff. Messi. Now it's Lukaku. Milan are looking to break at pace. And Cruyff! They want to be quick to recover this. Costa Curta clears without hesitation. And he's quick to snatch it back. Flashes a chance! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting better and better. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now that... And a chance! Oh, he's done it! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Lukaku demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 5, Franz Beckenbauer.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Hernandez.
Milan visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Number 18, Stoichkov. Coming on the field, number 13.
Well, the defence
Rudiger.
proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it.
Number 11.
Stojkovic! So what's your view on that goal then?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. Pepe. Adda. Aimed beyond the defence. Stojkovic. Now it's Messi. Might be danger here. Pepe. Plays a sharp little ball here. Conte. Adda. Messi has it out wide and in space. Here comes the... He leaps for it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Milan are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the run a chance! It's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Milan tries a shot! Well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always...
And the shot! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Another one. This must be his personal high. It's Wilson! And the ball's come loose here. Conte has a look and plays it forward. Knocks it into space. And he plays one through. An uncompromising challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Impressive jump! No joy, but a decent try. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Now it's Messi. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Wilshere. Now, can they get him away? Van Dijk. Azar. Now it's Lukaku. Now it's Lukaku. This might spell... Oh, shooting chance! And that's a tiny finish. And the chasm continues to widen.
There will be 5 minutes
A brutal
added
statement
time.
that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Bastoni has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Ochoa must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. 5 minutes to add. And here's Batistuta. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And he's managed to get rid. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times,
Hello
they
everybody,
ended up with
and
nothing.
please join me in wishing a happy
What are
wedding
your thoughts on
anniversary
today's
for
game
one
then,
of our
Jim?
fan club
Barcelona
members.
desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up
Hello,
on the start
everybody,
line,
and
their
welcome to
eyes
today's
fixed on the
match.
prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj.
Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Can he get it through? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer goal.
No way through. Beckham. And this is Stoichkov. McAllister. Well, that's well spotted. Jorginho. And here's Messi. Oh, he's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Jorginho goes sliding in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Batistuta. Stojkovic. So it is still 0-0. And this is Stoichkov. Stoichkov showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Silvestre. He's having a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Batistuta. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Adda. McAllister. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to play him in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Bergobi. Now it's Messi. Good read, needed to be. Quality ball. Hazard. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side yet off the mark.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 10. Messi. Coming on the field is
So we're on the way for the second half.
Bale.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Adams. He has found the way through. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Stoichkov. And this is Stoichkov.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's just beyond his reach. And it's Bale. And here's Messi. Stojkovic. He's found the way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Adams. Nicely shaped ball. And they can counter here. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Stojkovic. It's a searching pass. That's the keeper's ball. And here's Stoichkov. And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
21 minutes is
How do you look back on that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
That is ended up in no man's land.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He might be in here! That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
He's having a good look here. And this is a great chance to... Bale! But he's left disappointed.
Bale is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He's had it taken off him. This is a promising build-up. And he's lost his man here. Hernandez gets across and deals with it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Mateus. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
This is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?